Okay, I want to start with the approval of the minutes from, well,
Liz, wait,
zoning board of appeals, the meeting on
Liz, I'm sorry, we have to read
the
this,
30th.
we have to read the statement before you can start. Do you want me to read it for you?
Go right ahead.
Okay. Pursuant to Governor Baker's March 12, 2020 order suspending certain provisions of the Open Meeting Law, General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 18, and the Governor's March 15, 2020 order imposing strict limitations on the number of people that may gather in one place, this meeting of the Sturbridge Zoning Board of Appeals will be conducted via remote participation to the greatest extent possible. Specific information and the general guidelines for remote participation can be found on the town's website at https://www.sturbridge.gov/town-administrator/page/how-access-virtual-meeting. For this meeting, members of the public who wish to listen and/or watch the meeting, either online via the town's on-demand video broadcast on cable television on Channel 191, or dial into the meeting at 774-304-1455, enter 1428# for the meeting number and 12345 for the access code. This phone number is only active for the public during public meetings. No in-person attendance of members of the public or the public will be permitted, but every effort will be made to ensure that the public can adequately access the proceedings in real time via technological means. In the event we are unable to do so, despite best efforts, we will post audio and/or video recordings, transcript, or other comprehensive record of proceedings on the town's website as soon as possible after the meeting. All set, Liz.
All right, thank you very much. I think that was due to the time. We'll skip the minutes and go right to the public hearing for the special permit. We'll do the minutes after the public hearing. Is that okay with everybody? Okay. And I suppose we should introduce ourselves first. So, I'm Liz Banks.
Tom Burrows.
Diane Sermato.
Mark Spinelli. Bill Gelbach.
Okay, thank you. You want me to read the statement to open the public hearing?
I can do it for you if you want, Liz.
Okay, that would be great. Thank
Okay, you're welcome. In accordance with the provisions of Mass General Laws, Chapter 40A, Section 11, the Zoning Board of Appeals will hold a public hearing at the Town Hall and Veterans Memorial Hall located at 308 Main Street on Wednesday, September 30th, 2020 at 6:35 p.m. on the application of Corey and Josh Catone. The applicant is requesting a special permit pursuant to Chapter 20, Section 20.05, and Chapter 24, Section 24.09, subparagraph A through E of the zoning bylaw to expand, change, or alter a pre-existing non-conforming structure or use for the property located at 1 Cedar Pond Road. The applicant is proposing to construct a garage addition that will be 24 feet by 24 feet on the property that will result in an increase in lot coverage. The zoning board may elect, consistent with Governor Baker's March 12, 2020 order suspending certain provisions of the Open Meeting Law, General Laws, Chapter 30A, Section 20, to hold the public hearing virtually, in which case details respecting the same will be made public by the Zoning Board of Appeals in advance of the hearing and will be posted on the town's website. For those unable to participate virtually, written comments will be accepted in advance of the hearing. The proposed request can be viewed on the town's website, or arrangements can be made to view the application and plan by contacting the Sturbridge Planning Department at 508-347-2508 or by email at jlacy@sturbridge.gov. Elizabeth Banks, Chair, Sturbridge Zoning Board of Appeals.
Thank you very much, Jean. So we'll open the public hearing. for Josh and Corey Catone at 1 Cedar Pond Road. We received, information from fire department, the Board of Health, and the Department of Public Works, and also from Gene Obama Town Planner. So, you may go ahead and present your, information.
All right, Lenny, we just put the plan up on the screen for you, Lenny and Josh.
Okay, what we're actually doing here is we're doing a lot which is located at 1 Cedar Pond Road. The lot itself actually is off of the, off of Cedar Street, it comes from, go down through, and then finally, Camp Road, and then take the left onto what is now known as Cedar Pond Road. It's actually a dead-end road, which only consists of the Catone's house, which is basically at the beginning of the road, with 3 additional homes going in a northeasterly direction. So there's basically no traffic at all. What we're proposing here is to go in with a attached 24 by 24 garage, which is located on the westerly side of the house adjacent to Cedar Pond Road. And in the process of doing that, we're taking out the trailer, which is located on the property itself, which is on the opposite side of Cedar Pond Road, which is part of Karen's property, to take that off, which the end result would be that the area of the property that covers would be 20.44%, which now it exists at 17.08%. The garage itself being built will conform to on the easterly side, where the area there is 9.39 feet from the property line, and the side view on the other side is roughly 30 feet, which puts it at the corner of the house. This building right now is 7.83 feet from the property line, so we're actually, the garage itself will be further from the sideline than the existing structure itself. The property will have a single story, and then there's some repairs that are going to be done on the house itself, the foundation. The meeting was held by the Conservation Commission for the work to be done in this particular area on this site. And on September 28th, the Conservation Commission issued a order of conditions under DEP file number 300-1070, stating that the work could be performed as described within their order of conditions. So it is conforming. Also, the people who wrote to the board relative to questions on the property, the fire department under Mr. Marinelli and the lieutenant said that there was no problems. The Board of Health, which is Mr. Lacey, said that there was no problem relative to that. The reason for it is that the house actually connected to town sewer, so there's no problem there. The action for the Public Works, they found that there was no problem with the, in the event we constructed the garage, it would deteriorate on the traffic flow on the property, would be detrimental to the neighborhood itself. That's all I have to say. If there's any questions, we have to answer.
I have a question.
Thank you. Who's that? Random question?
This is Bill. I have a question.
Okay.
What's the distance from the front of the garage to the edge of the street?
22 feet from the garage. Yeah, it'd be 22 feet from the garage face to the edge of face.
So,
Lenny, the plan actually shows 34 feet.
that's to the street, to the other side of the street.
We're not gonna be entering or exiting the garage on that side. It shows it in the road, but the whole thing is a driveway. The lady that was here today, I explained to her how we would be entering the garage.
Okay.
Which would be through the side.
It's actually through the side. If you saw the property the way it is, the whole, where it shows the driveway on the plan coming into the face of the garage,
Yeah, that's what it shows.
that is the old driveway. And we're actually gonna, that's all got stone. The whole front of the house is all stone all the way to the road. And, we'd be coming in from the, I don't know what you would say, we're gonna do a side entrance because I didn't want to back out into the street.
Okay.
So I was there today, I did a site visit, and I was glad that, Mr.
John?
Tom was there, and he did explain to me, and once I saw what he was talking about, it made sense. It didn't make sense to me until, he explained where the entrance was gonna be and the driveway. The new garage is gonna go where the old driveway is. And then
Yeah.
the new driveway is gonna come and turn into the garage. So you're not coming off the street into the garage, you're coming off the driveway over to the side. Okay, Mark, do you have a question?
Yes, I have a couple of questions. The house is, square footage is listed as 1,532 square feet. The house itself is actually, according to the census record, 976 square feet. And you also have a garage already, which is not shown on the plan. The existing garage that you have, according to the assessor's record, that's only 1,295 square feet, which, according to what it says at the house, would come up to approximately 1,532. So I'm a little confused about that, since it doesn't show the existing garage on the plan, and I have a vivid memory of going onto that property several years ago. And it stuck in my head because of proximity on that area of some of the other properties, the garages, how close they were, right on the property lines with that. And I don't remember when, I know I was chair at the time. And I want to say 2017 or 2016. So, can you help me with that? Now, this house was built approximately 1972. You also have a full finished basement, which is the area of the first floor of the house. So I have a couple other questions. Why isn't that shown on the plan? And is the shed going to remain? I know the trailer is going to be removed. But one other question. Let me see what I have here. You have the deck and everything else, so I don't understand it because to me, it should have shown that you already had an existing garage. And my other question regarding the additional two-story garage, the double garage, would that have water and heat? Those are my questions.
Okay, let's clarify a couple of things. Number one, the trailer, which is located on the northwesterly side of the property, adjacent to Cedar Pond Road, is going to be removed from the site. So
Yeah,
that's going to go. The shed, which is located on the southeasterly corner of the house with the property line, that shed will stay. As far as the house itself, you look at the house right now, yes, there is a stall that's located on the east side of the house, a garage stall. However, it's an integral part of the house. It's attached. So therefore, if you look at the assessor's record and you see the actual square footage, the building, the structure itself is actually 1,532 square feet. So we're not trying to derogate from the fact that that is the area of the total structure.
So is it used being the garage area being used as a garage or a living area?
It's used as a garage right now.
All right. But that doesn't comport with what it says on the plan. It says the house itself is 1532. So
The house is, the structure of the building itself is actually, which is the house, which is located, is 1,532 square feet.
that is a garage, correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
So I'm just saying, the total is 1532, but the actual house is 900 something. Garage is additional 500 something, 596.
What the figures you're saying is true.
Yes.
I agree with that.
Okay.
However, it's still one structure, period.
No, I understand that, but it doesn't designate or show that there is an existing garage on the plan.
Let's put it this way, when I do these things, I say the structure's 1,500 square feet. I don't tell you that the bathroom is 800 square feet.
Come on, we always have the garage.
If the garage is attached, I would say if it's attached garage, that would be extra. That would be a different line on the drawing.
How much the garage is?
I don't even know when the garage was at.
Okay.
Right.
Can you tell me what, is my memory correct, that you did come before us previously?
I own the property next door.
All right. You won't
I
go.
came in for 4 Cedar Pond Road.
Okay, that clarifies some of the stuff. All right. Because I know I was up there, and I know it's I'm checking if it's own property.
Yeah, we did 4 Cedar Pond Road. We had an expansion issue over there. We had expanded the roof line, and we went for a special permit.
Yes. Well, I just think that correctly, it should show that the 1532 does include the frame garage that's already there, the footprint. That's my assessment.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Yeah, and we want to put the garage on so we can expand our living space into the garage. Is what we're trying to accomplish.
And can you answer my question about on the two-stall garage, whether you're going to have water and heat in it?
We're not going to have water inside the garage, no, but I might possibly put heat in it later down the road, but not at this point. I wouldn't do that.
Okay. All right. That's my question. Thank you.
Thank you, Marge.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Tom, do you have any questions?
No, thank you.
Diane? No questions. And Bill?
All set, thank you.
Okay, are there any abutters or people in the audience that have comments or questions?
Give us a second, we'll check the line.
There we go.
Is there anyone on the line who would like to make comments about 1 Cedar Pond Road?
There's no one on the line.
Okay, thank you. Trying to think, yeah, my only question was about the garage presently there. You answered that, and like I said, I went out there today, and I understand, I'm glad I did, because now I understand how this is set up. So, because normally I don't like to see when the lot coverage percentage goes up that high. But I think that it'll be already on a garage, where the driveway is presently, so if they don't have any questions or concerns, would somebody like to make got a motion to close the public hearing. Any more discussion about anything?
So move to close the public hearing.
Second. Okay, so I'll do a roll call vote. Tom?
Yes.
Diane? Yes. Marge?
Yes.
Bill?
Yes.
And myself is a yes. So motion passed unanimously to close the public hearing. Now, someone want to make a motion about the finding?
I'll make the motion to find.
Okay.
I make the motion to find that the proposal by Cory and Josh Tom to construct a garage addition 20 by 24 feet of property that will result in an increase in lot coverage. This increase is non-conforming and will not be more detrimental to the neighborhood because the applicant is proposing to install a drip on either side of the garage to aid in the infiltration and the stormwater management.
Second.
Okay, the motion's made and seconded. I'll take a roll call vote. I'll start with Bill?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Diane?
Yes.
Marge?
Yes.
And myself is a yes. So the motion passed unanimously. Now we need another motion. Correct?
Yes, to grant, we need a motion to grant the special permit first. I make a motion to grant the special permit pursuant to chapter 20, section 20.05, and chapter 25, section 24.09, A through E of the zoning bylaws to expand, change, or alter a pre-existing non-conforming structure or uses for the property located at 1 Cedar Pond Road, constructed a garage addition that would be 24 feet by 24 feet as shown on the plans entitled Proposed Site Plan, prepared for Cory and Josh, prepared for Cory and Stone, prepared by Valley Engineering, plan date 10/17/19, DWG number 19132, revision number 3, dated 8/4/2020.
Second.
Please, the motion is made and seconded, and we'll take a roll call vote. And I'll start with Marge,
Yes.
Diane,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Bill,
Yes.
and myself is a yes. So agenda. So the motion's been made and passed. So,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
you're welcome, and good luck.
Thank you very much. Have a good evening.
You too.
Have a great evening.
Want to stop sharing?
You say.
All right. Good night, goodbye.
Bye.
And
So we could do the, minutes right now. Wait, Louis,
I make a, oh wait,
hold on. Look at the minutes from August 19th. Okay. Does anybody have any comments, corrections on the minutes?
great job.
Thank you.
Nobody has any corrections? Okay.
I make a motion to approve the minutes of, August 19th, 2020.
There's a second. Okay, second by Tom. Okay, so we'll take a roll call vote. So, Tom,
Yes.
Diane,
Yes.
Bill.
Yes, I was absent.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry, you have to abstain. Sorry, Bill. Marge,
Yes.
and myself is a yes, so, that, we accepted the minutes. Okay. The correspondence. Do we, is that just up to read or?
Yes, you don't need to take any action on this. The Conservation Commission copied you on this correspondence, so it's for your information. If the zoning enforcement officer issues any orders, I will make sure you get copies of that as well.
This seems to be an ongoing issue over there, isn't it?
Yes, they've had some issues with the Conservation Commission, and, you know, they've been doing some bridge repair and things, and they've had some wetland violations. And it was during those site visits, excuse me, in that proceeding that it was found, that it was found that there were several miles of trails on the Sturbridge side of the property. So myself, the zoning enforcement officer, the town administrator, and conservation agent walked the property with the applicant, or the owner of the property, excuse me, last week. And at that time, it was apparent that the Jeep racing is no longer taking place on that side, or at least hasn't for quite some time. All the vegetation had regrown. So at this time, there's no orders that have been issued, but like I said, I will keep you posted if anything changes.
May I ask you a question? On the part that's in Sturbridge, is anybody monitoring anything to see that it is not, they charge, right, to go on their property when they have these races and everything?
Yes.
Oh, so is anybody monitoring that that's not going to happen in our residential part of it?
So the zoning enforcement officer has not issued an order yet, so I can't really speak to anything. So once he does, I will keep you posted. I think he's still gathering information on that aspect of things.
Yeah, because what we got in the package, you really can't see anything, it's all gray. So you don't even know what you're looking at, you know?
Right, it would be difficult to figure those maps out unless you were on the property. These are is screenshots from some of their events that Becky, our conservation agent, provided us with. It's basically, it was like advertising on their website for different types of Jeep races that are not occurring, or according to them and according to what we've seen, it appears are not occurring right now. So that's about all the information I can provide at this time.
You know, it's good to know, because I think we have to monitor that part, because to me, if you're generating income, that's commercial. So, you know, I think the part that's in servers
Well, it's up to the,
have to be monitored.
yeah, so the zoning enforcement officer needs to make a determination, and that has not happened yet, so I don't think we should be discussing that right now.
No, I was just wondering if, you know, because of, you know, it's the overlap of our property, you know,
Right,
and servers.
Right.
Whether it be any other that do it, I would have to say question.
right, And I'll be able to provide more information once he issues the report.
Now, I'm sorry.
The coordination with the, I understand the Charlton zoning people also have difficulty with it from their end. The entrance is on the Charlton side, right?
Yes, so it's been approved by the town of Charlton.
Oh, okay, I thought there was still some issues with them, but okay.
I'm not sure there may be, but not that I'm aware of.
Thank you. Oh, and if you go on their Facebook page, 508 International, there are a lot of pictures on that that you can see the activity.
Right. Yep.
No, I'm just curious, you know. I don't expect to be engaged in anything going on there. But, may I ask a question about something else since we're talking about this? I have received a question from my daughter who doesn't live in this area. She's very concerned about what's happening with Rapscallion.
So,
Anything go? They have been down there in Virginia about it.
so I have nothing official, but the rumor is that they're moving their brewing operations to another town, but that the tap room will remain here. So I guess news travels.
Yeah, my daughter loves visiting the boats and everything. They always stop up there when they come in. So that's why I asked. Thank you. Now I can give her an answer.
Okay.
Okay, do we have a date for our next meeting?
Yes,
Or
we probably should look. So right now, we have October 21st. As of today, we have nothing, but we'll keep you posted on that. There's still time to get something in, so we will let you know.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And then we might want to think about the, oh no, November would be November 18th, so that would be fine. I was concerned it would be the day before Thanksgiving, and we wouldn't want to do that. So.
Oh, no.
No way.
We have to switch.
No, it's November 18th though, so we're all set.
Right. Okay.
I'll look for you.
Anything else?
Oh, okay.
All right, John, we take a motion to adjourn?
I'll move to adjourn.
Second? Second? Okay. I was gonna say, can we all just raise our hands for the, we have to do it by voice, so.
Yes, you do.
And Tom? Diane? Yes. Marge?
Yeah.
Bill?
Yes.
It is, yeah, so unanimous.
Okay,
Meeting's adjourned.
good night.
Aye.
Thank you.
Hey, hey.
Bye.